and welcome to Game 1 of the World Cup for South Korea in a challenging game against 2010 winner Spain. The 4-4-2 of Korea will be looking to take on a very attacking and dynamic Spanish side. The Koreans would certainly be considered underdogs for this game, but after a resolute performance against Denmark, the side did show early promises of the threats that gave the Danes plenty of thinking in that pre-World Cup game. Dealing with the creativity of Spain will be a big challenge, however, but the Koreans will fancy themselves after Lee Young's early free kick went over the bar. The intelligent players such as Thiago and Matt were foiled again though by intelligent Korean play, and in an attacking CC came forward, the Koreans were just unable to find a pass measured enough to give them the edge. Diego Costa, a constant threat for the Spanish, would need to be carefully watched, as misplaced passes like that can easily be turned into attacks for Spain. The creative Isco caused plenty of problems for the Koreans, feeding in Diego Costa after only 26 minutes and putting the side up. But if you're watching carefully, it was offside, fortunately for the Koreans. A wake-up call perhaps. The 4-4-2 did provide plenty of options across midfield, and it's a very conventional system that the Koreans did look to give themselves the edge. Having two fullbacks on the left-hand side did look capable of dealing defensively with the attacking threat Spain had, but the centre midfield the Koreans were outnumbered, especially by creative outlets Isco, Mata and Thiago. Cesar Azpilicueta's cross to Diego Costa was the last real chance into the first half, as Korea were lucky possibly to cling on to a 0-0 scoreline. Starting up the second half then again, Korea would look to hopefully capitalise and take a lucky chance, maybe to sneak themselves a 1-0 win. Juan Mata's early free kick was turned into a brilliant save from the Korean goalkeeper, as the Spanish were really starting to batter down the defences. Gerard Piqué did come close then to a cross from a corner. Juan Mata was instrumental always, and Hwang Hee-moon did find plenty of opportunities to try and have to deal with the threats put into the box by Mata. Again, Gerard Piqué was able to find Jordi Alba in what was a very attacking left-hand side, especially with Vitolo's introduction. However, Sergio Ramos and Piqué in the defensive stages of the game did deal very well with everything the Koreans were able to push towards them. Despite picking up a knock, Mata's influence would not be deterred. His creativity alongside Thiago played in Vitolo. Vitolo's ball into the box found Isco, and the Spanish found themselves possibly deservedly 1-0 up after 71 minutes. A poor piece of defending from Korea, but nothing less than the Spanish deserved, given everything they offered in that first half especially. The South Korean centre-halves will be particularly disappointed to have let that in. Ki Sung-young's corner or free kick into the box was dealt well by Iago Aspas, and on the counter-attack Isco did find himself in a promising position. However, the Koreans were able to deal effectively with his presence. Direct ball forwards to the Korean target men up front would not be enough, as the Koreans couldn't capitalise on the second ball, and given the technical proficiency of Spain, they were able to quickly turn defence into attack, David Silva going close. Iago Aspas' presence in the squad would possibly be questioned, but his pass to Azpilicueta, which played a cross into Vitolo, bundled away at the second chance, settled the game with a second goal for Spain in the 88th minute. As you can see, Aspas' fantastic ball in behind the lines of the Korean defence found Azpilicueta in plenty of space. Vitolo's header did clank off the bar, but he was able to bundle away the rebound. 4 minutes of added time would not be enough for either side to really capitalise and add an extra goal chance in. Spain starting the World Cup excellently with its dominating 2-0 win over South Korea, who have it all to do next against hosts Russia.